So dope. So dope. Callie Toenail says, we talk about guys stepping up. How does one do that if they have things written for you or your pitch ideas were shot down? What do you do then?
There again, man, a lot of stuff was written for me. You got to know how to take the, what they write for you and make it your own. And for me, it was pretty easy because it was hard for them to write for me. They could write stuff, but they couldn't write it for me. So I had to take what they write and make it my own. I would change a little bit here, change a little bit there, and then I would go out and, do it in the ring. And if it sounded good, I always tell guys all the time, if you pass the smell test, it's okay with me. There's no wrong way of doing it, as long as it's done right. So for me, if you got guys that are willing to step outside the box a little bit and go out there and, just say, for instance, I had agents when I was coming up, at the latter part of my career, as well as the earlier part of my career. And some agents would tell me things that I knew should go in one ear and out the other.
Right.
But certain agents would tell me things that I would say, man, okay, I could use that. Now, that agent that told me something that went in one ear and out of the other ear, I still would have to pacify this guy and use reverse psychology. And, he said, man, why'd you do what I told you out there? I'm like, man, I forgot about it, man. But so I'll wait till the next week. And I'll go out there and implement what he had told me, but I'll do it my way. And then I tell him, hey man, I got that in for you tonight. And then he'll go, man, I saw it, man, it looked great. So now I'm making him feel good about himself. So then next thing you know, he go talk to somebody and say, hey man, this kid here, man, we might want to start using it. So you got to know how to work your way into the system. And sometimes it's going to be there again, you working the system in order to, find your way in. It's not going to be easy, but more importantly than anything, if you don't have talent, trust me, they ain't going to be looking to move you up or put you in a position. Okay. If you just one of the guys on the roster that's going out there and doing your matches and not thinking about, if the fans are bringing the signs, if the fans are cheering your name, what kind of pop you get when you walk out of that curtain. If you just thinking you're on the roster and, things are going to happen for you, it's not. Now, there again, you could be a guy that's getting a pop and things don't happen for you. You got to be in the right place at the right time as far as this business goes as well. So there is no, there's no easy way to look at it as far as I'm concerned.
But also stepping up, right? I mean, part of that's taking risks too, right? Something like you just said, not only taking what they give you, but if you feel strongly enough about something, taking a swing at it for yourself, right? I can think of a couple examples throughout time, but here's one. I won't say who the wrestler was, but in reality of wrestling, we had somebody who were kind of on sometimes, like, hey man, you need to do this, do this, do this. And one time you laid a match out for him. I want you to do this exactly. Now, this performer thought, hey, I don't like Book's idea. I have a better idea. Now, if that guy went out there and did his idea and nailed it, 100%, knocked it out of the park, you would have been like, what would you have said? Good job, right? Good job, kid.
I would have been a little hot about it, but I would have said, man, that was a damn good match.
That's a damn good match.
I would have said, damn, you rocked it, man. You rocked it. I would have said also, man, if you could do it like that every time, I'm giving you the keys.
Exactly.
That's what I would have said.
Now, so happened this person went out there and they screwed it all up, right? I mean, they put in a terrible performance. I think self-admittedly, they do that. And we all knew, ooh, that is not what was said, beforehand, right?
Yeah.
That wasn't the goal, the ideal vision. So what happened? He got fired, right? Like, that's what happened.
Immediately.
On the spot, as soon as you came through the curtain,
exactly.
You're done.
Get your stuff, get the hell out of here. I never want to ever see you ever again.
And we haven't. But I just want to say this. He had the cojones to go out and say, I'm going to do it because this is what I believe, right?
Yeah,
now, in that instance, he was wrong. But if he would have been right, boom, you look at him in a different light. And I think that's kind of what is meant by stepping up. Like, be willing to take risk if you think they're calculated and you think they're going to go out there and you can nail it. That's different.
Dig it, sucker.